I was playing Runescape the other day, and I was thinking, you know what this game needs? That's right, another chunk locked account. Now, hold on, don't start booing yet. I didn't really like the idea of the usual way to play chunk locked accounts, and I'm not a fan of 1,000-hour grinds. However, I do like the idea of having to discover things in areas that you don't normally play in. Also, I'm a big fan of card games and opening booster packs. As such, I have devised a new way to play a chunk locked account that I call chunk drafting. Every time I do a chunk task, I get to open a booster pack containing 10 chunks and pick one. The catch? This can be any walkable chunk in the game, so it could be a chunk right next to me, or it could be a chunk on the other side of the map. So unlike other chunk locked accounts, I will be exploring a lot of random chunks as I unlock the world and take on RuneScape's many challenges. Welcome to ChunkDraft. Before we get into it, I'd like to lay some ground rules and some expectations. This is not a challenge series. If you're a big fan of crazy challenges and 5,000-hour death grinds, this will not be that. I'm just looking to play the game in a different way that I find fun. In line with that, I am using the vanilla chunker rule set on the Chunk Picker website, which features some reasonable chunk tasks. No 99s, I don't have to fill out the drop table for every NPC, and I only need to complete parts of the easy achievement diary that are within the chunk. You can find the full rule set on the Chunk Picker website. Anyways, every time I complete one chunk task, I get to open a booster pack containing 10 random walkable chunks. I don't really have an elegant solution for ocean chunks since sailing is a recent addition, so I just made it so that every chunk that contains no land and only ocean is automatically unlocked. That's how I'm approaching that for now, but I'm open to suggestions. Anyways, once I unlock a chunk, even if it's inaccessible, the tasks contained within that chunk get added to my overall task list. Once a chunk's task is added to the task list, I can complete that task in any of my unlocked chunks. Also, I don't know if this is typically allowed, but if two of my chunks only connect diagonally, I can travel between them. If I become soft locked at any point, at that time I can move through any chunk to get to another unlocked chunk. At that point, I am then locked to that chunk and any nearby unlocked chunks. That's basically it. I will go over any exceptions as they come up, as well as some goals I have in mind, but for now, let's get into the gameplay. Alright, making my character real quick. That looks good. Alright, there's my Iron Man settings. Now that we're done with that, we get to go ahead and draft our first chunk. So let's get right to it. Little chunk draft deck. This is how I'm going to be drafting the chunks. I will be picking 10 cards, and from those 10 cards I will pick one card to be my starting chunk. Let's see. Alright. Some good choices here. Some very interesting. I don't know what any of these cards are. I don't know these numbers. Let me go see what these are before I jump in blindly. Let's see, 5-9. Now I got all these organized. Let me look at Chunk Picker. That one is 5175. I don't think that'll be a good starting one. 5690. So I don't know what is there. I guess I'll check Chunk Picker. The possible tasks. Wield a rune weapon, wear rune armor. These are some scary first tasks, so I don't think I'll be picking that one. 5939. The Dark Frost. Oh, gone. A rune weapon, cook a shark. Ooh. Yeah, okay, those ones are scary. We're not doing that one either. 6462. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be one we can use. 752. Nope, not quite. Hopefully one of these 5 will be something that I can go to and I'm not just immediately soft locked or locked to a really scary chunk. I'm actually kind of curious what his chunk entails. So let's see. Obtain an unarmed, so it is a nothing chunk, so nope. 10288. Okay, Yanil, huh? That is an interesting one. I might put that to the side. Wheel seal weapon. Yeah, these are a lot of easy tasks to start with. This will get me opening up some booster packs pretty much right away, so yeah, that's a good one. Put that one to the side. We'll look at the other ones first. 10794. Probably not. 11061. It's another potentially interesting one. Cook driver, wear tires, helm, paper, citizen. Not too bad. And the last one, it's Whoa. Loser Oasis. Okay, so that's another nothing chunk, so I think I've made my choice. 10-2-8-8. Honestly, probably the only good ones out of a pretty bad pack, so pretty happy to have gotten that one. So we are starting in Yanil. Okay, so now I just gotta... What in the world? What in God's name is this? Okay, that is very suspicious. Just report that real quick, and... yeah, just doing my civic duty, you know? Alright, well, gotta make my way to Yanil now. Not getting any experience on the way there. I don't have to run there. What am I doing? My brain is insufficiently experienced for Nightmare Zone. What does that mean? Oh no. Can I teleport there? Do I have any teleports? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna have to run there. Alright, I am finally here. You might notice the time down there, 24 minutes took to get here. That's because I died going through White Wolf Mountain, then I died again, and I've been through a lot, alright? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But now we're here and we're finally ready to start doing some chunk tasks and start opening up some booster packs. So obviously, first choice, pickpocket a citizen, level 1, so immediately get us a task done. So sick. So now I can open up the booster pack and pick another chunk. Two. It's not like I got a random event, I can hear it. Not gonna do it right now though. I guess I might as well. I know chunk accounts will wait for a random event, so probably want to go and do this. Let me finish that random event. See what I get. Oh, yeah, I'll take 3 uncut diamond. That's pretty good. Throw that in the bank for now. Just remember I gotta get rid of these coins. Get them out of here. These coins though, they're all mine, all 3 of them. All right, back to getting a chunk unlocked. I feel like what I probably want to do, at least for now, before I've made any rule changes, is I probably want to just grab the chunks that are kind of closest to me is what I'm thinking, but I'll still check it on the map. 10795 and 102. Oh, 10297 is actually pretty close. I thought it was close, but it's actually all the way up here at the Fremennik province, so probably not going to do me much good. I suppose there is still merit in checking all the other ones, because maybe there'll be one that I can teleport to. For example, 10795. I would have unlocked 2 Apotal chunks like right next to each other, but I just don't think I'm gonna do that. You know what? I think I am gonna go ahead and take the 10297 one. Not really feasible to get there at any point soon, but at the very least it is, you know, kinda close. There it is, unlocked. Done picking that chunk. So now, see what else I can do. Diary, easy task 9. So let's check out what that is. You Alex Hunter Emporium. Okay, another pretty easy one there, so we can get check out another pack. Pop that down, and now I will go open another pack. Let's see. Ooh, 10,039. I think my strategy, at least until I am potentially soft lock, is to just pick the closest chunks, and that might provide me some avenue, but I do wonder if I should just be checking out some of these other chunks, because, you know, if I have Lumbridge, for example, I could home telly there, but then I can't really come back to Yanil. So we'll check out these closest chunks. So 10,039. Okay, Barbarian Assault is actually pretty interesting. That is like not too bad. 10,545. Oh, wait a minute. That's actually super good, because I think I can walk diagonally and get there. So it's actually another chunk I can actually already get to. That it would be huge. Yep. All right, we're for sure picking that one. That is, look at that. What are the odds? I mean, I am picking 10 cards out of a 600 card deck, so I guess that's 1 out of 60 or something. So, but still, I mean, all right, put that over there. I'm curious what some of these tasks are for too. Wear Tyrus Helm, burn oak logs, fletch oak logs at the shafts. Those are pretty easy. Chop oak logs. Yeah, that's 3 tasks that would be pretty easy. So now this is the all the tasks I can do to get booster packs. That's pretty sweet. So let's get the hell out of this and let's go explore that new chunk to see if I can actually get to it. It is like right there. Yes. Oh, that's so good. It is so good. Okay, let's carefully path around these trees there so I can just... Yes, that is so nice. So yeah, here we go. We got 2 chunks already connected. That is a lot earlier than I was... Oh, God. Stupid mushrooms. Sorry. All right, time to delete the account and start over. I do need to get a hold of an axe somehow. I mean, if there is a general store, I mean, yeah, right there, then actually general stores don't sell axes. What am I saying? Yeah, they do. What am I saying? Ooh. Oh, there's planks here. It's actually pretty sweet. I wonder if the general store will buy these. 0 coins. Okay, I'll go make my way back to Yanil carefully this time, and I'll pickpocket some citizens and maybe get some gold to start buying stuff with and working on other tasks. So it's also nice having access to a nightmare zone, however limited it will likely be for the foreseeable future. But pickpocket this guy, get some GP. Wait a minute. Oh, that's a little annoying. Hold on. Didn't realize I had to pick them up in here as well. So I did that. Easy diary number 9 and bucket of citizen. See if it refreshes with that. Okay, good. I just want your money to be my money. Why is that so bad? I have enough coins now for the bronze axe, but I'm gonna keep pickpocketing for a little bit just to get some extra coins and buy some other things as well. All right, let's check out this Ardoing easy task number 5. Go out fishing on the fishing trawler. Well, I'm gonna have to do some fishing before I can do that. 2 thieving. How much coins do I have? 36. Probably good enough. I'm pretty sure the bronze pickaxe is 1 GP, so I can go ahead and get that now. Could sell one of these. Now that I have it, we'll leave it for now. All right, buying this axe, buying the pickaxe. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go back to but let me check where I get these best in slot items from real quick. Other than the tire zone, I know it's from the charter ship over here. Oh, a 1 in 16 for the blue wizard hat. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go try and get that. Before I go, hammer is 1 coin, so we'll go and buy that. Chisel's also 1 coin, so we'll just get all these things while I'm here. All right, yeah, that'll basically use up all my coins, but pretty well stocked up. Let's check out the other things here. Charter ship is actually pretty insane to have access to right now. I mean, I'm not gonna go anywhere yet, but obviously we're gonna take a look. Yeah, I got access to Corsair Cove, Brimhaven, Musa Point, Port Sarim, and Catherby. So if I unlock any chunks there or near there, that actually gets me, I would be able to get there from here. Let's go and trade and see how much this Tyre's helm. A lot is how much it costs. But let's put on this axe and attack these imps. There's a lot over here too. So it's actually pretty nice. Currently my strategy is just do some of the easiest, seemingly quickest stuff, just so I can unlock as many chunks as I can starting out and just kind of see what I'm working with. So in line with that, as I was saying earlier, I'm trying to get this blue wizard hat from the imps. There's level 3 attack. Honestly, these imps keep teleporting out of this chunk, so I think it will be more efficient to kill men for a bit to train my stats and then kill these imps later, when I can kill them more quickly. Move over, Josh Isn't Gaming. There's a new chunk locked Yanil account in town, and he is much less entertaining and much worse at music than you are, so you better watch out. Real quick, change of plans for the 50th time. I think I'm actually going to sell one of these uncut diamonds and then go buy food to fight men. 80 coins. Not as much as I was hoping, but 80 coins is still pretty good. I'll try to hold on to the other uncut diamonds as long as I can, just because I think there'll be much more value later. I will at least sell one of them. Get these coins. Now I have these coins, I'm gonna do some board hopping and buy these potatoes. It's time for you guys to meet your maker. Oh, this guy's kind of owning me, actually. Wait a minute, do I even need levels to go to fishing trawler, or was that just for the teleport? Because I tried teleporting there, minigame teleporting there earlier, and it didn't let me do that. Maybe I'll check it out in a second after I bludgeon this guy. I guess it's not really bludgeoning because the axe is sharp. If I knew how to make money, I could also get that Tyrus helm. And now level 2 strength. Let me check the requirement for fishing trawler real quick. It can be played at any level. Okay. And that is a dire easy task. Go out fishing on the fishing trawler. I'm gonna do that. But check out fishing trawler. I've never been on fishing trawler, to be honest, so I don't know exactly what getting on it entails if I'm gonna accidentally die or what have you. Any fish on the trawler, but I don't need any of that stuff, right? I just need to just go. Like, I don't need to get any of those items, I don't think. I can just hop on there and then... Because I think just going on this, regardless of what happens afterwards, will complete the task, right? It's the hope anyway. We're gonna find out now. Here we go. Yep, yeah, okay. So that does that for me. Did I log out? What happens if I log out? What the heck? I didn't know it would do that. Oops. Okay. I guess I was supposed to complete it. Yeesh. Okay. Well, getting up to a few mistakes like that, but regardless, I guess task done. I don't know if I should reward myself with a booster pack for that, but I guess I'm gonna mark that off. Shuffle, shuffle. We'll see what we get. 11, 3, 14. I think I'm gonna stick with the strategy of just picking the closest ones. So let's see where 9770 is. Nowhere close. It almost was, but alas, it is completely inaccessible. So 11, 3, 14. It is the south end of Crandor. 12602. The ruins in the wilderness, so not getting that anytime soon. Don't imagine 12853 would be any better. Oh, actually, Varrock. If I get my magic level high enough, I can actually go there, but I don't think I have access to runes at the moment, but it's probably not a bad hedge to just go ahead and unlock that, because the moment I get access to consistent access to runes, I can pretty feasibly get here. It's just a matter of getting back to Yanil. That would be a problem, but I guess I don't necessarily have to. If I just do a bunch of tasks, I could just pop in on the chunk on the other side of the world and just kind of make that my main place, you know? So you know what? Yeah, I'm going to unlock Varrock. That with my chunks over there. Back to killing men, I suppose. It's your unlucky day now, pal. Nice, okay, heck yeah. That was very lucky. Alright, well that's another boost pack just like that. Man, I am blasting through these. Time to shuffle and see what we get. 672. Pull out the ones that might be close. Though a lot of these are looking... Oh, 10803 could be very promising, actually. Let's go ahead and check these out. Start with 10803. Witch Haven. Okay. That is very close. That is very, very close. Let's see what tasks Witch Haven has. Wield a steel weapon, burn and fletch willow logs. This already works well with part of my plan, which is to train woodcutting, fletching, and fire making for some of the Yanil tasks. So that's a very strong contender. 9262. The tiniest corner of the Soul Wars, of the Isle of Soul. Not be doing that, I'm afraid. 11824. Mud Skipper Point. I don't think so. I think these other ones are just much too far, so I think we're going with the 10803. Unlock Witch Haven real quick. Then with the others, a couple of close ones, and I could realistically get to Witch Haven. Honestly, this is looking surprisingly good for like what, an hour or two. All right, we're back. Level 3 strength. Earth runes. Okay, so these guys do drop runes. I wonder if there's a better food source than just potatoes. I mean, I guess I could just be buying those pots of flour and making bread. But that cost 10 coins and these cost 1 coin, so I should check out that charter ship again, because chances are there's something good there. Once I eat through these potatoes, I will head up to the charter ship again and see kind of what I'm working with. I don't remember at what level your max hit actually increases. Bury these so I can get some prayer levels. Getting a lot of good herbs. I should probably leave. We'll see what this charter ship potentially has for us. 7 coins, 6 coins, 5, okay, not doing that. 0 coins, 9 coins, okay, well, we'll sell that. I don't know if charter ship will buy random stuff like this, but I'm gonna grab them just in case. I'm going to get this banana and cut it up and see what that heals, and then I'll try that with the pineapple as well. Oh, Now I get a nice little tome or book of knowledge. I guess I'm gonna put in wood cutting for now. I know maybe many people are screaming at the screen for me to put in agility or something, but because of the way I unlock chunks, it might not be as big of a problem for me. So I think I'm just gonna put it in the thing I need most right now, which would be wood cutting. Anyways, this heals 2 hit points. So let's see what happens when I slice it up. Still 2 hit points. I thought it would give me more. We'll buy this pineapple, cut it into rings, because it gives me a lot. Now that is actually pretty good, because now I can carry around some pineapples and a knife, and that will be a lot of food. Okay, these planks are worthless to sell here. 36 bits of food now in just this many inventory slots, which is pretty good. Alright, gonna go back to fighting men now. I'm glad I checked that, because I was like, surely this charter ship has better food than just potatoes. Try to get this elusive iron dagger. Level 5. There's another hit points level. There's another strength level. Okay, okay. Real quick, I want to go over some goals for the account. I think since I started in Yanil, doing some challenges on the other side of the world would be interesting. Then I would have to unlock a lot of chunks and then do those challenges, so I think it'd be a worthwhile endeavor. So far I'm thinking along the lines of Theater of Blood or Tombs of Amasket, but I'm open to suggestions. Level 2 defense. That's defense level 3. Almost there to Tiresome, though the money is still severely lacking. Level 4 defense. Sick. Right, that's defense level 5. Kind of level 7. Here level 3. Defense level 6. And now hit points level 12. I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch to accurate now to work on attack. Attack level 4. And level 5. By the way, while we're here, I do want to mention another idea I have. I'm calling this way of playing chunk drafting, and I have some ideas for a multiplayer version of it. I'm hoping I can show you that in the near future, but I do want to get through a few episodes of this before I do. And I want to kind of get people on the idea of chunk drafting, because I think there is a lot of potential with the multiplayer kind of version I have in mind. Damn, level 7 attack already. Okay, level 4, level 8. I think I am actually going to switch gears and just start chopping trees, because I know I'll be able to chop these oak logs soon. Already the woodcutting level 2. I think one inventory is going to get me to like level 6 or 7 or something like that. Woodcutting level 3, level 4, sweet, level 5. Yeah, it feels like this is just going to be potentially faster than getting that iron dagger, but obviously going to keep that in the back of my mind. There's level 6. That was level 7. Try to keep the fire making and the wood cutting level pretty close, so I guess working on fletching also a good idea. So I still have 12 logs left. I'm already level 7 fire making, so level 8. And now I am level 10. I'm gonna grab my knife real quick so I can fletch the next set. Now I have a full inventory of logs. I'm gonna go ahead and start fletching them. Dang, in that whole inventory I only got to level 2 fletching and most of the way to level 3. That's pretty slow, so I might just stick to wood cutting and fire making for now and do fletching a little later. And there it is, level 15 wood cutting. Now cut down oak trees. And finally, level 15 fire making. Let's go chop and burn an oak log. Nice. And shuffle. Ooh, yeah, it's looking like we got something that might be pretty close. Let's start with 10,547. That's actually kind of crazy. 10,547. Yeah, that's... If I can unlock 10,546, I can actually have like a nice little connection here of like a bunch of chunks to have, and that should unlock a lot of tasks. So yeah, I think 10,547 definitely seems to be the move. 315, that is the north part of Crandor. If not doing that, Afon Gunnel, don't know how to pronounce Welsh. And now we'll check 9770. Oh, I pulled this earlier. What the heck? Yep, I think we are going to be unlocking 10,547. Just seems way too good. Shuffle, shuffle. Second pack. We'll start with 11,316. Part of Entrana. Don't think that's in the cards. 11,574. Northern Taverley, almost to Burthorpe. Heroes Guild. And then 11,824 is just Forgotten Cemetery. Don't think that's going to be of any use. I'm not going to get RCS teleports anytime soon. Okay, none of those look good, so I might, even though these are farther, I might just go and check them out just to see. 12,588 is the Ruins of Unka, which no charter ship. That is another thing I probably should be looking out for, is charter ship chunks, because there are quite a few. So I might actually take a little bit more time looking at these cards. 683, definitely out of the question. 13108. That's also very interesting as well. I can't get there from the unlocked chunk there, but it is close, so that's probably a pretty heavy consideration. 12841, once again, it is just a random desert chunk. This 13,111 one might be promising. No, it's just a random wilderness chunk. 14,639. Yeah, I don't think so. I think 13,108 makes the most sense here because you can start building out this area. These are the chunks I have unlocked so far. 4 over here, this random one, and then these 2. Outside of this random one, these are actually some pretty good chunks because these 4 are really close to each other, and these 2 I could actually feasibly teleport to if I train my magic level. I'm gonna look at a couple more drop tables for runes to train my magic level because I think getting to Varrock is a good short-term goal for this account. There's just a ton of tasks. I almost missed this guy. Oh, I have one in my bank, but I can't clean it. There's a strength potion at least. Last thing I think I'm going to check is the charter ship. It's interesting having this here as well, but without the Pandemonium quest, I don't have access to sailing, so I'm regretting not bringing my coins because I definitely would have bought more pineapples if I remembered. Why are there 2 general stores here? That's pretty strange. So Corsair Cove, Catherby, Musa Point, and Port Sarim. So gonna make a note of those, gonna write down what chunk numbers those are, and keep a lookout for them because they are places I can get to that would also allow me to get back here. Things are looking decent. We have a plan. Try to get to Varrock. But with that, I shall see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. See ya.